producer.
Hey. Look, this Sega days are coming soon, I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers, I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred, I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic, just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless, bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me.
Okay, we are back once again. Happy Saturday. You know what that means? WWE pod with myself and nickname for the week. What you got?
Mr. 42.
You want to explain that?
All you need to know. WrestleMania 42 coming up. 42.
Okay, so hey, welcome back to Baller Central. We are doing a live recording right now. We recorded this last night and we'll be uploading it and sharing it live right now on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So hey, if you want to see stuff like this and more, feel free to like and comment down below. Subscribe, put a notification so you know when we upload or go live. Also check out our gaming channel where we do MLB, WWE, which are in season right now, and also a little bit of 2K here and there. Also feel free to check out our audio platforms if you want to listen to us instead of watch us. And hey, we're not going to waste too much time here. We got some Raw and SmackDown recaps to go over as we are now on the road to WrestleMania. So hey, we're going to get it started on Raw. And first up, we opened up the show with Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, maybe teasing a potential matchup for WrestleMania. But no, we get Oba Femi interrupting and doing the falls from grace on Brock Lesnar, and also this iconic pose, which he did end up cheering up because this is such a big moment for him during this for Oba Femi. So, and he also challenged him during the end of this. So we are getting Brock versus Oba Femi. How do you feel about that, Lando?
I feel like this was the right move. Braun Breaker, really don't see that. Seth Rollins could be valid there. But I think this was the right choice. WrestleMania, we knew we were going to see these two big meaty men matching up against each other sometime or later. You knew it too. Come on now, let's be honest. But yeah,
Biggie's dream.
Two big, meaty-sized, monstrous meat mountains of men just in one match. There's too much meat to handle, and we're here for it. WrestleMania 42. Big, monstrous meat mountains going at it. So I'm hyped already.
Okay, so yeah. Also great for apparently on this pose right here, Brock Lesnar was mouthing to Oba Femi, "Step on my chest" for an added effect. So yeah, good for him. It's still F him though. So great moment for Oba. So we still don't know what's going to happen with Seth Rollins. So we'll find out.
Interesting.
Okay, and next up, El Grande Americano. El Grande Americano. I believe the other Americanos helped this Americano get the W. So it looks like we are definitely gearing towards a mask versus mask match at Mania between these two fellas right here. So I think this is just pretty much build up. I don't know if this Americano is going to get help because it's still 3v1, so it's going to be a little bit troublesome. So maybe he gets the Alpha Academy of Otis and maybe Tozawa to jump in and help. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think we're definitely headed towards the right direction. How do you feel about this Americano feud so far?
It's been solid. Hasn't been the best. Hasn't been the worst. I can't wait to prove you wrong. And one of these guys are going to be revealed.
Imagine they
Uh,
accidentally both a mask. Like they pull each other's mask off at the same time.
Well, probably not because Mexico loves the new Grande Americano. So I think they're gonna keep him there for a little while until he reveals himself.
True. So
So
hey,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. That Triple A, he has done great work in Triple A. So he was also on NXT this past week as well.
Oh, they love
Yeah,
this guy. They love that guy in Mexico.
it was the Los Americanos versus the Vanity Project Tuesday. It
Oh, that makes
was
sense.
all three of them. So yeah. Next up, women's IC title match: Bailey versus AJ Lee. Bailey once again falls short, but yeah, it was a great match. But once again, AJ Lee retains, and after the match, she gets attacked by Becky. It looks like we're getting that rematch for the title at WrestleMania. So, one part, I mean, I think this is the right move: AJ Lee versus Becky again at Mania, because I think that's been the feud so far ever since WrestlePalooza. And for Bailey, it looks like she'll be going after potentially title gold with Lyra as a tag team, maybe heading to WrestleMania, because that might be the whole big idea, which I mentioned earlier, the tag team match, the big ass tag team match at Mania. So, how do you feel about these two people in their road to WrestleMania? And how do you think it's gonna work out?
Um, I think it's gonna be going how it's been going. It's gonna be smooth sailing. Uh, Obviously we don't know how many times AJ Lee is gonna be appearing because she is part time. So maybe we can get like a couple of promos, like one or two promos from her or something like that.
We have 4 dates
But
left,
we have 4 dates left,
I think, right?
so she's gonna be having 4 dates, 4 dates to
Yeah,
Mania.
4 shows before Mania, I think.
Okay,
In general,
so
I don't.
it's very possible she still shows up for the entire thing. But yeah, it's been going nice so far. Not really complaining about anything here. So just keep building it up, and it'll be fine. It's gonna be a great match at Mania, regardless what happens.
Yeah. And also for Bailey, I mean, there's no story that makes sense for individually wise right now because IC title shot not gonna happen. World title shot, obviously Becky. I mean not Becky, but Liv and Stephanie. So yeah, it only makes sense she's involved with some tag team action at this point right now for this year, of course. So yeah, I mean her and Lyra has always been friends. Who knows what will happen with that friendship because we've been expecting a breakup for a minute. So hey, maybe they lose at WrestleMania and then they finally break up. So we'll see. Also, Bailey did appear at AAA this past weekend, so that was fun.
Yeah, she had a great reception.
Absolutely. Next up, IC title match. Penta and Dragon Lee put on an absolute show with this match. I don't know what Penta's plans is going to be for WrestleMania, but he's shown that he can handle the spotlight, and when healthy, he could put on one hell of a show. So I'm excited to see who's his match or what the match will be for him or the idea for him at WrestleMania.
Ideas? Mm. Probably like put a multiple man match, like triple threat, fatal 4 way, maybe a ladder match, because we know Penta could go crazy. We know Dragon Lee can go crazy. We know together these guys could go crazy. And they can put on a hell of a match. And seeing a multi man match with like the likes of Penta and Dragon Lee, it's gonna boost people's liking of the thing of WrestleMania. I feel like would be a really good idea to put Penta in like a multiple like fatal 4 way triple threat match for the IC title, so he can bring more people in.
Yep. The more stars, the more spotlight on more people, the better. Especially in WrestleMania, where there's so many matches with 2 nights now. So yeah, stuff like this. Obviously, you're gonna have your one-on-one matches with the big titles, but with the secondary titles like the Intercontinental Championship, the U.S. Championship, and others, you could definitely fit a lot of people in those matches, and especially the tag matches. So yeah,
Just cram them all in.
yep. And also, oh, we got Maxine Dupree versus Natty. I think this is also going to be a WrestleMania match, but it looks like it's been one of the weakest WrestleMania build-ups or like hyped up matches or rivalries going into Mania. So I mean, it's pretty much the student versus teacher storyline here. And honestly, I don't know. I think so far this made Natty look completely strong against Maxine Dupree. So maybe all that buildup is just for her to lose and Maxine finally become the student is better than the teacher thing at Mania. But I mean, so far, yeah, it hasn't been the most exciting story on this buildup to Mania.
Yeah, it'd really be interesting to spice things up and like do an underground match. Like cause I feel like what
Because
they're gonna do is they're gonna do an underground match, like how Lola Vice gets her matches at PLEs and NXT sometimes. Cause I mean, Natty, she's whatever fighter background I forgot, and Maxine's trained with Natty and got that almost training experience with Natty too, and I feel like it'd be great. And then who knows? You could see the maybe Nikki Blackheart try and do some do.
she just signed with them. She just signed with them, what, 8 days ago?
I'm
She
not
signed
gonna lie. I just want to see the young talent. I'm not. I just want to see people.
Walker and Nikki Blackheart literally just signed this year. There's no way they don't see a WWE ring, the pros until like 5 years from now.
Just
You
saying.
know, most WWE superstars don't see the pros until like they're 30, unless you're Javon Evans. But nonetheless, 30 or high 20s. You know
Yeah,
this.
but yeah, I feel like there's. I feel like underground match would be pretty nice.
We're gonna see him around the ring. That's what you mean?
Yeah, like just just take off the ropes and then just put people around them.
Oh,
Put
like
up
Lola
people.
versus Kalani.
Yeah, like that, like that.
Yep. We're gonna see Nick. We're gonna see Maxine throw Mac. We're gonna see Maxine throw. No, sorry. We're gonna see Natty throw Maxine out of the ring, and then Nikki Blackheart's gonna catch her.
Yeah, love that one.
Next up, Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez. Stephanie picked up the W here, just because surprisingly, Io Sky came in to help. Liv Morgan tried to stop her. She got distracted and accidentally cost Raquel the match. So yes, we're gonna get it's still going on for Stephanie versus Liv. I feel like this hype up could have been a little bit better as well. But I mean, yeah, not to complain too much about. I feel like WWE does have trouble booking their women a lot of the time, so it's expected. But I'm still looking forward to Stephanie versus Liv.
Yep. And that basically the rivalry has just been that one big promo, and also you also are trying to, they I think they're also trying to like build that potential whenever Raquel just like leaves Liv, because Liv's been costing Raquel a lot, and so
Yep,
it's a matter of when she's get when they want Raquel to break off. So yeah,
pretty much. Okay, because they just kicked JD. They just kicked JD. Not JD. They kicked
Finn
Finn
Balor.
Balor. So hey, who knows? The original Judgment Day is now gone. Now it's the new one. And lastly, for Raw, CM Punk and Roman Reigns once again face to face, but this time it was Roman Reigns that got the best of CM Punk. He got in his head and made CM Punk punch him. Roman Reigns did not retaliate at all. He just started laughing because he knew he got in his head for once to make up for last week. So yeah, this has basically been not a lot of fighting, not a lot of action, just a war of words, saying who can crack first and who can get the mental advantage. Because we know deep down and for sure, for facts, Roman is in better shape than CM Punk. He's younger, stronger, faster, etc., etc. But CM Punk's main advantage has always been the mind games and get into his opponent's head. So Roman Reigns, instead of being physical, he wants to try to get to CM Punk's head to try to beat him at his own game. So it's worked this week. So what
True.
you been thinking about this build-up?
Yeah, uh, exactly what you said. A war of words, and as of now, the card not bad. And I feel like that's the thing. This build up for WrestleMania has been very. It's turning. It's Like they understand it now. We're seeing like crazy stuff going on now as we are going to talk about SmackDown in a little bit in a little later in this podcast. But yeah, it's been a crash course. Then we've got people freaking jumping from places. We got freaking bloody beating up Cody Rhodes. I- It's
Well, that's every
it's
WrestleMania run.
huh?
That's every WrestleMania run. Last year,
Uh,
The Rock, The Rock 2 years before, John Cena last year.
that's true. But we did when we get to the ending of the SmackDown, we've probably see something that they did that we didn't do. They didn't do recently. You know what we're talking about.
All right, let's get right into it. First up, we opened up the show with just straight hands, all smoke, all gas, no brakes. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre basically beating the hell out of each other in the parking lot, and basically this whole fight between them lasted throughout the entire show. They were giving each other hands, fists, feet, everything for the entire show. This was just the beginning of it. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a very, very violent WrestleMania match potentially between these two.
And probably like an Extreme Rules match, because no way you want to do like a normal match for these two, right?
Las Vegas Street Fight, calling it right now.
They Drew McIntyre back to back Sin City Street Fights at WrestleMania.
Yep, most likely. But the way these two have been fighting, for sure. So
It,
yeah,
it should be Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell would be nice.
because that's where Fatu cost Cody the title. So potentially,
Exactly.
maybe 3 stages.
Three stages of Hell. Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, next one.
Yep. So either way, it's pretty much gonna be a uh, violent way for these two to WrestleMania, and we're here for it. Next up, we have the MFTs and Damian Priest and R-Truth. And thanks to the Wyatt Six, we get a bold and aged R-Truth and Damian Priest win the tag team titles. And later on in the show, the MFTs talk and they basically just start yelling at each other. And Tama Tonga blames Solo Sikoa, saying ever since you got that lantern, you've been not yourself and you've been acting like Roman. So definitely a lot of tension in the MFTs after losing that title. And it looks like they still have a hold of the lantern. So maybe we're going to get MFTs versus Wyatt Six and the winner gets the lantern back. But with them losing the titles, it's even more clear now.
Yeah. It's even more clear. Battle for the Lantern. And the thing I got most out of this. What the hell are we do? What we gonna do with R-Truth and Damian Priest now? Are we just gonna do like the ladder tag match again, or are we just
The
gonna?
ladder match at his age? I
he
think,
did it at he did it at WrestleMania 40. I wouldn't be shocked if they did it again.
yeah, I think we might get the same thing as the Irresistible Forces. I think we might get like a huge ass tag team match for the titles. Also, they have left a tag team title match out of WrestleMania before. Remember? I feel
Yes.
like I don't think all the titles will be defended at WrestleMania, even though they should. But there's always going to be one or two they leave out
Yeah.
because I don't think
So
I don't think Julia is going to defend them. We'll see, but
probably like a tag team showcase for the titles would be nice, like they did at 39. Banger matches for both.
yep. Next up, Fraxium, which we haven't seen in a while, compete on TV, and also the Guns. The Guns won, but thanks to help from Candice Ray, Johnny Gargano's wife. So maybe we're basically going to continue the Johnny Gargano depression story. Basically, Candice LeRae's going to do anything to try to get him out of it, including trying to ask for help from his old friend Alex Shelley. And I mean, the Guns are both Gargano's longtime friends, so yeah, maybe I don't know what they're going to do with this. Maybe it redeems itself at WrestleMania, but it's been a nice little side quest or subplot because the Johnny Gargano just planking on everything is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it's definitely hilarious. And now they're teasing like maybe a Motor City Machine Gun split. I don't. It, it's just Johnny Gargano's one of the funniest guys in WWE right now, just based off that soul plank. That's how I feel when Liv Morgan got a skin on Fortnite. That was my genuine reaction. Just planking like Johnny Gargano. But then when I saw Stone Cold, I jolted back up and did the Kit Wilson dance.
Be a shame if you don't get the triple T on Fortnite either. Let's see. So next up, the Viper. He had two promos tonight. One in the middle of the show and one at the end of the show. The first one basically saying that he's gonna let the voices in. He's not gonna deny them. He's not gonna ignore them. Whatever the voices say, he's gonna do, and there's no holding back. And yeah, he also after this promo, he said he doesn't care. He knows he is loved by the fans, but in order to get that championship, it's basically about this championship. He needs to be that. He needs to be that Viper that RKO's everybody. Doesn't care what people think and just attacks on will and command. He did it with Cardona. Cardona was talking, got him upset, and then he punched him. So yeah, he's admitting that he's fully letting the voices in, and he's not gonna have much resistance against them.
And yeah, I think they've been trying to turn him. They try to turn him heel. And they just the crowd is just way too behind him because they've known him as a face for a while. And yeah, I mean they're gonna have to. Randy Orton's gonna have to do something to make the crowd just hate him.
No, it's a combo of they hate Cody Rhodes and they also love Randy Orton. It's a
Exactly.
combo of both.
Raheem.
Oh, Tyler the Creator's back on Fortnite. Oh, I know what I'm doing for this.
Can't screw this up now.
Okay, so
Anyways, this is not talking about Fortnite. Let's continue with the WWE recap.
after this, Aleister Black versus Sami Zayn with Trick Williams watching in attendance. Now, this match was pretty good until Sami Zayn got distracted by Trick Williams, beat him up a little bit, and as soon as he got back in the ring, Aleister Black said, "Stupid, stupid Sami," hit him with the Black Mass at 1, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I don't know what either three of these guys' plans are for WrestleMania is, because Sami, Trick, and Aleister Black, maybe a triple threat. I don't know, but it looks like we're slowly gonna get that Sami Zayn. I don't think it's gonna be a heel turn, but maybe him being a more aggressive face like Cody Rhodes. But I feel like with Aleister Black and Zelina, is it me or it just feels like another Karrion Kross and Scarlett situation?
Yeah.
Because Aleister Black's telling Sami, listen to the evil sketch. It's basically reliving the Scarlett and Karrion versus Sami rivalry.
Yeah, it's given the same vibe too, cause two kind of darkish people. Well, like more like how do I put this?
Dark Magic.
Yeah, dark magic people talking to Sammy and telling him to convert. We've seen this before. It's happened with Karrion Cross. Yeah, very familiar. Um, I feel like it would have been better if Zelina wasn't with Alistair. I feel like we would have gotten something else. But I have no clue what, like you said, what they're gonna do. Probably Sammy and Trick at Mania. Aleister Black, I don't know, but maybe Sammy versus Trick because you gotta put the young talent in the WrestleMania, obviously.
True.
And what do you think about putting Javon in at this WrestleMania if he does?
I don't know what they'll do with Javon. He's been all around the place with storylines. He's been helping Original Grande Americano. He's been helping Penta. Who was he helping last time? He was talking
Um,
to this past week. He was talking to somebody.
Dragon
He was
Lee.
talking to Dragon. Yeah, he's all over the place. I think he'll be like in a maybe USA or Intercontinental match. I guess I think he'll be part of that Penta
Ooh,
Intercontinental match because he's not
that
going
would
with any
be.
tag team. So yeah, I think that's where we'll go. So next up, Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley another promo, but this time after the promos is over, Meechin and BFAB show up thinking they're going to attack her, but they end up joining forces with Jade Cargill and ends up jumping Rhea Ripley together. So yeah, we have a new alliance, like it says. Honestly, this came out of complete left field. Jade Cargill beat both their asses, and now they're falling in line with her. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I kind of see why they'd want to do that. As a heel, you'd a main reason to be strong is because of like when you have like a faction or alliance. They did this with Roman. They're doing it with the Judgment Day,
Seth
looking
Rollins
strong. Yep,
when Brock rejoined them. Yeah.
yeah. But I think it's solely just to make her look stronger going into WrestleMania, because obviously the more people you have, the better chance you got at winning. So yeah, I think it's just solely just to build up her her and make her look even stronger.
True. Next up, Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov. This was a hell of a match. Both of these guys were tenacious. These guys were hell bent on putting on a great match, and that's what they did. But once again, Carmelo Hayes wins the matchup and retains his title. I don't know what they do with Ilya Dragunov from here, because he's obviously one of the most, hard hitting talents on this roster and young as well. So honestly, just give us a game. Just give us a 7-game series like him, like Melo and Andrade. I wouldn't be upset seeing a 7-game series of Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov.
I wouldn't be either. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
So I don't know
And
if they do like a fatal 4-way for the U.S. Championship at WrestleMania. Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov, Tama Tonga, and probably the Miz
Shinsuke,
or someone else. I don't know who, but so
Shinsuke would be nice.
Shinsuke would be nice as well. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. Maybe a 6-pack challenge. We'll see. But maybe Ilya. Yeah. So Carmelo Hayes, Ilya, Tama Tonga, Shinsuke, and some other
Miz.
Miz. Well, Miz will probably be in a tag team celebrity match.
Ooh, Matt Cardona. There we go.
At Cardona. Yeah. So we'll see. Next up, speaking of the Miz, Kit Wilson is following the Miz's steps, his program MIS, and he did that by calling out Jelly Roll, and they had a poster slam against each other. Kit Wilson was making fun of his weight, etc., and then Jelly Roll was basically saying that he did stuff with Kit Wilson's mother. So yeah, it was a nice back and forth, and then Kit Wilson ended up jumping Jelly Roll at the end. We're basically going to get what I think is Danhausen and Jelly Roll versus Miz and Kit Wilson. Plus, this will be a great debut for Danhausen.
Yeah.
Plus, we haven't seen him in the ring physically yet.
Yeah. I really don't know what Danhausen's like moveset is. So it'd be nice to see him show his moveset at WrestleMania and see what he's all about wrestling wise. Cause we know what he is physically and mentally wise.
Yeah, comedic relief, yes.
Yes. Two ladders falling on the Miz. It's hilarious.
Yep.
So yeah. Just we'll get to see what his moveset's like at WrestleMania if that does happen.
Yep. And next up, the Bellas versus the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend. And once again, this is a no contest because Charlexa gets involved and attacks Nia Jax. So, yeah, it looks like we're heading towards a triple threat or maybe like a huge tag team match at WrestleMania for the titles. So, yeah, I mean, it's nice to have the Bells come back. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're here for a run of WrestleMania, and this will be a great tag match with everyone involved. So, how do you feel about it?
Just like the men's one. It should be a showcase, tag team showcase for the titles. It would be really nice just to see like all the tag teams working together and like putting on a great match, and I would love to see it honestly, because you just we got to cram as much people just to make the match card look better, and the more people like with experienced ring talent means you're gonna get better matches. Because if you put like two, you put the tag champs against like two nobodies, you're gonna get something, but not that. So I think they're trying to do like what they did at 39 and get those great. They'll have those great tag team showcases match, but I think they're gonna do like a ladder match, something like that.
True. Okay, and the last part of the show, we got a 2-for-1 special in this one. It looks like Randy Orton has turned on the nice guy act and everything, maybe turning off the voices, but he tricks Matt Cardona into coming onto the ring fake apologizes, and low blows him, and then continues to beat the hell out of him. Then, after all the beating is done, and he finally beats up Matt Cardona, we get to end the show. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre still beating the hell out of each other, and before the show ends, they fall off a scaffolding and land down. They land in a very, very probably low spot. It looked like a very high scaffolding. So obviously with WWE, there's going to be like protection and stuff like that. So yeah, they fall off a scaffolding to end the show. So it's pretty much hands, feet, violence all throughout the show. So yeah, so first part, we'll bring it up with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. Yeah, this feud is nothing but feet, hands, and violence. And it could probably continue to stay like that until even after WrestleMania. Who knows?
Yep. And that's the thing. It's like this match, this WrestleMania build has been like, whatever you want to watch, we got it for you. You want a war between words, you get Roman and CM Punk. You want two meat mountains going after each other and just slam. You got Oba and Brock. You want one guy just brutalizing the other guy and making him bleed a lot. We got Randy and Cody. You want two guys just beating each other up, meat style, just throwing haymakers. We got Jacob and Drew McIntyre. So you got a match of every one of your needs, and it's great.
So yeah, so great to see those two keep their hands. And the last part we're gonna talk about Randy Orton. Yeah, this is basically just him being unhinged. Cody Rhodes set himself up completely. He said, "I want the best Randy Orton. I want the Apex Predator." He basically asked for all this because Randy Orton confirmed in that first promo. Cody said he wanted the best Randy Orton possible, and the best Randy Orton possible is an unhinged Randy Orton who listens to the voices and doesn't let anything hold them back. So yeah, Cody Rhodes, this is what you asked for. So best of luck. But yeah, it also was glad to see Matt Cardona get some main event screen time, even though he's gonna hell beat out of him. But
Good. Congratulations, Matt Cardona.
yep. So hey, that is a quick show, about 30-ish minutes. So hey, that is it. Anything last you want to speak of before we head out?
I want to shout out. People. We already know who we talking about here. Well, I want to shout out to Megan Walker. She got a contract signed. I want to also shout out Nikki Blackheart. She also got a contract signed. I hope they get booked very well because they could be very big stars, bigger than uh the greatest women's wrestlers.
Okay, that has been Out the Mud with Sharp McCants. Thank you for watching. We'll see. Obviously, they have to go through developmental. They have to go through the performance center. They got through all that bullshit. So we'll see how they go. So, for me, yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you watched the whole thing through, appreciate it. Whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Like I said, feel free to follow all our audio platforms. So if you want to listen to our pod, you always feel free to leave feedback as well. Check out our gaming channels. Check out our socials. And hey, just a reminder, we will be live for both nights of WrestleMania. So excited to see what happens and what leads up to this, because we still got a couple more weeks to build up, and then we got our prediction show with Elijah. So yeah. Also, maybe we might build our own match card for WrestleMania. And maybe Thursday or Friday we might do a WrestleMania matches stream where we watch how the matches could play out, even though we might be missing some people in general. So because the game doesn't have every single person that might be in WrestleMania. So, with that being said, from myself and Lando, thank y'all for tuning in. And next time, I think we'll be live for the NBA pod with myself, Elijah, and John. So, feel free to turn on those notifications. Feel free to subscribe and follow. So, yeah, with that being said, we are out. Enjoy y'all Saturday, and deuces.
Did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look. I've felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer?
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of, making people want the love we have when they see